Hello everyone, Jakob1455 here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Wild Arms for the Sony PlayStation. Alright, so last time we started making our way through the Ghost Ship, which is actually my favorite dungeon in the game. And now we are actually almost done with it already. We're like pretty much at the very end. All we have to do is take on the boss here. And we see a floating skull surrounded by fire. That's not creepy at all. So just make sure you're fully healed. Looks like we're good. Alright, Captain Geist. The dead will roam the wasteland now. Celebrate our glory with your lives. Alright. So this is Captain Geist. He's really, he can be decently tricky, I guess, but for the most part, he's really not that bad. Especially if you have either the Saint spell or Light Blow. If you have either of those, yeah, if you have the Saint spell or Light Blow, this guy is honestly a joke. Like, you should have no trouble with this guy at all if you have those. So first things first, we're going to lower his defense, as always. Alrighty. Hang on a second. Okay, cool. Alright. Sorry about that. Just had to check on something super quick. Okay, let's see. Rudy, you can just attack. Jack, you can attack as well. Wait. Hang on. Let's go ahead and use a lucky card before I forget. There we go. And then Cecilia, let's have you slow this guy down. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't entirely know how much HP he has. So I probably should have looked that up, but I didn't. Because, I don't know, just didn't feel like it, I guess. Let's see. Let me think. Let's go ahead and Mystic a Heal Berry, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I really should have looked up how much HP this guy has, but I didn't. Oops. Oh well, too late now. Alright, there we go. Stun Cloud. Oh yeah, he can stun you. I forgot about that. Alright, let's go ahead and just attack. Jack, you can attack as well. Cecilia, you can use Light Blow on Jack. Doing that is actually a very good idea. Alright, so I don't think Vanishing Buster Anchor. This attack hurts. Yeah, I don't think I ever explained what Light Blow does. What it does is it adds the holy element to your attack. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's... Cecilia, you need to be healed. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Hang on a second. Oh. Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Alrighty. Okay, this guy shouldn't have too much left, I don't think. Let's go ahead and use Sonic Vision. I haven't shown that off yet, and we just got it in the last episode. I should probably explain what that does, actually. So what Sonic Vision does is, it does a very strong attack that is always a crit. So, and on top of that, it also does more damage than a normal crit. So it's pretty good. You know, look at that. Whoa. And on top of the, light blow being in effect, yeah, that's quite a bit of damage, obviously. So yeah, I would very highly recommend doing that. Okay, Jack and Rudy are both stunned. Let's go ahead and Mystic a Heat Salve to counteract that. Alright, he really shouldn't have too much left, I don't think. Really? You're doing... Really? Well, Rudy got condition green, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, Cecilia. I want you to use a Heat Salve on Jack. Alright, we should just about have him, I think. Don't think he has too much left. Alright. There we go. Okay, counter. Very nice. Alright. Hand cannon. Let's do Psycho Crack. Cecilia. Let's have you light blow on Rudy, I guess. Oh, I guess light blow wore off on Jack. Oh well. Not that it matters because he's dead. So yeah, really not that hard of a fight. Especially if you have light blow. Yeah, if you have light blow, this guy's nothing. Honestly. Kind of a joke, to be completely honest. Whoa, that was a lot of money. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get out of here. We have nothing else to get here. Nothing else to do, nothing else to get, so we're good. And again, like I mentioned last time, this is a one-time dungeon, so make sure you get everything. Because once you leave, the ship sinks. So, yeah. Goodbye, ghost ship. You will be missed. Alright. Says you helped me not once, but twice. My pride and honor tells me to give you the use of my ship. This will allow you to travel to the inner sea. By the way, why are you guys traveling around Felgaia anyway? They told Bartholomew the entire story. The demons, the guardians, the stolen teardrop. Wow, I had no idea something like that was happening. But it sounds exciting. Let me and the sweet candy take care of the sea. Captain, I have a favor to ask. I'm from Adlehyde and the town was destroyed by monsters. I want to go and rebuild it. That's right, you were an architect. Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. Go and rebuild your town. Thanks for everything. I'm in your debt. He's a very talented person. He'll probably make Adlehyde better than it was before. Okay, we'll make preparations for departure. We'll meet you at the beach outside of town. Alright, I should definitely go heal up. After that. Plus this is only 30 Gela, so that's nothing. Okay. I should probably also refill the arms. Oh. It's not you. Yeah, okay. It's you, I think. Yeah. Go ahead and reload. There we go. Okay, You're right. Let's see here. Rearrange my inventory. Not that I really need to, but, you know, better safe than sorry, I suppose. Okay. Wait, where am I going? No, that's not where we need to be. We need to go over this way. Over here. Here we go. And those are the 3 chests that we couldn't get earlier. So we get a crest graph, a goat doll, and the wind vane. The wind vane is actually a pretty decent item. If we check the description, where is it? I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Avoid surprise attacks 100%. So yeah, it can be pretty useful, I would say. I personally don't really use it all that often, but if you want to use it, go right ahead. I guess we should use that crest graph that we got. Let's see. Reflect back magic. 50% attribute field all. Increase parry rate. Let's see. Make an enemy sleep group. Confuse an enemy. Imprison an enemy. Nullify magic spells. Prevent magic use to a group. Let's see. I think I'll get this. Well, cast evil on a weapon. Actually, I'll get this. Increase parry rate. Alright. Air screen. So yeah. It's really not all that useful of a spell. I personally find myself not really using it all that much. If ever, really, but I mean, if you want to use it, go right ahead. But I personally just don't really find it all that useful. I don't know. Just kind of eh. But that's just me. Alright, let's go ahead and save so we don't have to do all that again because, well, not that it's, you know, that bad or anything, because it's really not. You know, I'm just picky, I guess. The save state. There we go. Alright. So, now that we've done that, we can now enter our ship. Yay, we have a boat. And yes, you can get into encounters while you're on the boat. In fact, duplicator that we don't need. In fact, what am I trying to say? No, you are not worth my time at all. Just get out of my face, please. Anyway, as I was trying to say, the encounters that you can get into, while you're on the sea at this point in the game are actually pretty strong. So keep that in mind. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't make some more donations. Haven't done this in quite some time. So, I think it's about time we did so. Don't you? I'm sorry. Okay, apologizing to an NPC. Yeah, we haven't done this in quite some time. Let's see here. Everyone's spirits are starting to brighten, but we need more money. Would you please donate 2,000 is chump change. 2,000 is nothing. Alright, and then in order to donate more, as I said way earlier in the LP, you just have to leave and then go back in. So I'm basically going to donate as much as I can, as I've done in the past. Alrighty. Okay, everyone is pitching in. Would you please donate 3,000? Again, nothing. So again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I personally would very highly recommend doing it. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. Let's see here. Over here. Oh. This way. Okay. No, that's not it. What am I doing? Do 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 do. Alright. Come a long way since our town was destroyed. But our job is not done yet. Would you please donate 5,000? Yep. Thank you. You're a kind person. Okay. Not sure if there's more we can donate yet. There probably is. I don't know. I don't entirely know, like, what the increments are, to be completely honest. Okay. Let's see. Over here. Can I donate any more? We need to provide housing for the homeless. 10,000? Yep. Thank you. Now we can have people return to their homes. Alright. I think that might be it at this point. I'm not sure. Either that or I won't be able to afford the next one. I really don't know. I guess we'll see. Alrighty. Let's see here. For here. Can I donate any more? Thanks for the donation. This money will be used well. Okay, so that's all we can donate at this point. Alright, sounds good to me. How much do I have left over? Decent amount, I guess. Not a whole lot, but, you know. Okay. What's this? Oh, duplicator. So this is actually the next dungeon that we need to go to, but we can't do anything there yet, so yeah, don't even bother, because, well, like I just said, we can't do anything there yet, so. Alright, new enemy here, Siren. They're basically exactly like the Harpies, and they have an attack called Gala Eater, which, as you may or may not be able to guess, steals your money. So that's fun. And the amount it steals, as far as I'm aware, is completely random. I could be wrong on that. It may have to do with like a certain value or something, but I don't know for sure. As far as I'm aware, it's completely random. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just take you out. Can you stop doing that, please? It's really annoying. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Okay. Some pretty decent money, I guess. There we go. Okay. So I believe this is, yeah, that ship graveyard. Okay. So the place we're looking for is actually southwest, I believe, of ship graveyard. I'll just run away. Come on. Okay. I really didn't feel like fighting you, but you've kind of forced my hand at this point, so... yeah. Right, whatever. Okay. Let's just take you out, I guess. Since you don't want to leave me alone. Okay. Can you stop? Leave Rudy alone. Seriously. Thank you. Goodness. Attack somebody other than Rudy, please. Jeez. Noxious. Alright. Get rid of you. Alright. No big deal. Pretty simple, really. Crab. Dodge. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, these fights are definitely a bit more tricky than anything we've encountered thus far. Okay. So I believe we want to go down this way. And then park our ship right here, I do believe. Okay, what do you want? No. I do not want to deal with you. Really? Come on. Why? Just why? I don't understand. You're just wasting my time. Okay, whatever. Fine. I guess I'll get rid of you since you're being so annoying. But that is literally the only reason, is because you're being obnoxious. Okay. Can you not dodge my attacks, please? Okay. Oh, great. Rudy's confused. That's lovely. Alright. Good job, Rudy. Good job. Can you not, please? That's extremely annoying. Thank you. Goodness. The light shrimp back, so that's cool, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and use a pinwheel on Rudy. Alright, because children's toys cure confusion for whatever reason. I've never understood that. So that is actually our next destination, that town you see in the distance in the southwest corner. Alrune. Okay. I don't even know what these things look like. To me, they look like... I don't even know. Like... I don't know. They look weird. They almost look like mutated brains, I guess. I don't know. Like, just weird. Oh, no. Okay, that didn't work good. I was like, please don't give Rudy forgetfulness. That's an extremely annoying status ailment. I believe I've already gone over what it does. I think I have. Okay. Just take care of you. Yeah, those guys are really weird looking, so... They're extremely strange looking. Alright, so this is our next destination. Rosetta Town. I like this place. It's a cool area. So let's go ahead... Oh, I'm already maxed out on him. Alrighty. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. And then I will call it an episode. And we will explore Rosetta Town next time. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will explore Rosetta Town. And as always, have a great day.